Welcome, Gemini. It's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm going to pull some cards for you. Just a little clearing before we start. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the masculine's Mars, the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. Today's May 1st, so welcome to May, everyone. May 1st, 2020, and the read is for the first half of May. All right, so for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? For Gemini, and let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Gemini, here we go. Okay, so for Gemini, first half of May 2020. Okay. All right, first one out. We have the Five of Swords reversed. Definitely better reversed. The challenge being the Ten of Wands upright for Gemini. The foundation. The Five of Wands. The recent past, the Death card. And what is crowning you or now your now moment, the Six of Cups. That's nice. That's really nice. What's coming up for you guys is the Ten of Cups reversed. So Taurus had this as their main energy in the middle here. So you could know a Taurus, or it could be in your chart. And you see yourself as the Page of Wands reversed. How others might see you, or energies that are around you right now, are the Nine of Cups reversed. And the blocks that you have to work on is the Three of Swords reversed. Right? So perhaps some healing needs to be done, forgiveness. And we come up to the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And then what bridges us to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read? So the bridge is the Hermit reversed. So there may be a need to come out of isolation. And then what's hanging in limbo at the end of the read? The Four of Pentacles. And you'll get another card, but you won't see that till the end of the read, and it may be more than one card depending on what that next card is. And I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck as well. So we have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? So big temptation there. And the Lovers. So I'm going, oh, and the Three of Cups. Wow. There's some pretty energy there. I'm going to pull these out so give you a little backstory on what's been going on, Gemini. And also the Lovers is Gemini energy, so that can just be a Gemini person. So let's see here. Could be a party, a kid's party that recently happened as well. Perhaps nothing huge. All right, we have the Page of Swords reversed. So that looks like an unhappy child, right? That can be a really mouthy child too. That can also represent lies, spying, immature communication, right? Being mean, all those kind of energies, as well as autism, any kind of mental disorders, ADHD, spectrum autism, bipolar, like I said. But we have then the Page of Cups upright. So this is all beautiful, right? We have this one energy that's upset, and perhaps maybe it's just a kid who likes to spout off a lot. But then we have another child here. If they're children, they can just be messages as well, but this would be then a message of love or puppy love, or it's a child who's being very loving, or a water sign. So we could have an air sign child who's upset and a water sign child who's very loving and happy. And this could be a coming together, some kind of small party they had at home, or perhaps coming together with a lover, or it's just family affection here. It looks more like, you know, children and loving them. It can be a Gemini who's upset, or just a lot of affection and being tempted by the Holy Grail. So it could be a lover here, and it could even be puppy love, you know, whether it's an adult or a child. There's definitely Gemini energy here, and kids, and coming together, socializing, dreaming. Somebody could be dreaming this too. All right, so we have this beautiful energy of love there, whether it's a party, coming together with a lover, dreaming about a lover. But there was a Page of Swords who was not happy about this. And then we have the Death card in the recent past. So some kind of ending happened, whether it was an actual death, it could be, but it can be just transformation, transition, and ending, Dark Night of the Soul. Any of those energies will come up with the Death card. So some kind of ending happened, but somebody's tempted by the Holy Grail. So that may be the reason why they want to come together with this new lover. Or it could be a Gemini, and that's you. You're seeing yourself, though, as the Page of Wands reversed. So that's someone who's frustrated, perhaps throwing temper tantrums, or looking for a fight, or just uninspired. All right, so let's see what's going on here. In the foundation, we have the Five of Wands upright, so there could be some conflict here, competition, or actually a fight or argument. And there's a lot of pages here, so I'd be surprised if there's no kids involved here. We have 3 pages out already. All right, so why do we have the Four of Cups upright in the underlying energies with the lover? Is that just Gemini, or is there a lover involved? It kind of looks like that way. All right, so the Queen of Cups reversed is here, but there's another card, hold on, that flipped over, so I just want to pull this one out too. All right, so we have the Death card again. So there may have been someone who passed, or this is a relationship that ended with the Queen of Cups. This is somebody moving on. This could also be Dark Night of the Soul of a Scorpio. So we have Gemini and Scorpio there. Looks like a Scorpio female. All right, so why do we have the Death card then in the recent past? The end of a family. This isn't just of a relationship. This is a family or a family cycle. So either an ending of a family or emotional cycle, or the end of depression or unhappiness or general malaise of the whole family, like ending that. All right, and this could be a family taken down, right? This could be someone who took it down. This can be the virus that took it down. Right? It could be anything like that. Harsh words, revenge, anything. There could be this, this is, you know, that enemy type energy, being at war. Somebody at war with the family or within the family. A death. Perhaps the death of someone in the family spurred on a war to end a family. Somebody tempted by the Holy Grail. So again, we have the Scorpio energy of the Queen of Cups reversed. She doesn't have to be the Scorpio, but she can be for sure. Then we have the Five of Wands in the foundation. Why? And these just very gently jumped out. We have the Three of Cups again. That was in the underlying energy, and this is recovery from some kind of exile, destitution, injury, or illness. Right? So it could be recovery of an injury or illness and celebrating that recovery. However, there's the Five of Wands. So that could be a competition or friendly games, right, to help recover. And there may be someone that you're recovering with that you're tempted by. Or maybe you're tempted by whatever your addiction was that you're recovering from. So be careful about that. Or it could just literally be someone celebrating because somebody is recovering now. So that's good. Or that the world is recovering now from this, and that maybe we'll be able to be free soon. But there's definitely some kind of rivalry there. It could be kids, you know, there was one kid who wasn't unhappy, so it could be sibling rivalry. We have another unhappy here. We have the Page of Swords reversed underneath, which could be the same person as this. That could be you, Gemini. And that's why the Page of Swords didn't come up here, because it was there already in the underlying energies. So you could have fire and air in your chart. But it looks like sibling or childhood rivalries or love rivalries, whatever it is. There's some kind of competition here. But coming together to celebrate at the same time recovering, whether it's financial destitution, emotional, spiritual destitution, or some kind of health injury or illness that you're recovering from. It's someone like can't wait to fight. Like it's just, there's just that constant competition. Sorry about that. It just looks like there's even competition. Could be the addiction that you're tempted by, that you need to let go of. And there's Scorpio there. So it definitely could be competition with Scorpio, or just liking to take other people down. Because you have to see, we have that Five of Swords and then Scorpio. So I don't know if you have Scorpio in your chart or not, if that's you, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio energy who could be a little vengeful or like to take people down or make them unhappy. Or likes to come together and recover just to break apart again, to fight, like someone lives for the fight. So why do we have the Five of Wands in the middle there? Excuse me, the Five of Swords reversed for Gemini. All right, we have the Eight of Cups. Wait, there's two cards here. The Eight of Cups walking away. The Knight of Swords holding their tongue or lashing out. It's like someone walking away before they have to deal with this. And then this is about implementing a new plan. And the Ace of Pentacles is holding back money, time, and effort from someone. Someone's walking away. They don't want to deal with this kind of energy, which is that Five of Swords energy. So they could be holding their tongue just so they don't have to get into it, like making a new plan this time, not doing the same thing, not falling back into the same patterns that you used to. It's like creating a new plan for yourself. Somebody could be trying to save their money too, like someone might get goaded into like gambling or betting on things, right, with siblings or friends, and now needing to walk away from that, not feeding into that energy. And this is post-war, post-virus energy. When people are recovering, there could be PTSD issues. Someone could be may have been in the military, and so they love a good fight. But this is PTSD issues, and perhaps looting is involved too, where people, they take from each other, they steal from each other, and they're recovering. They think the war is still on, so they're always looking for something to have conflict with, drama. So the challenge here for Gemini is the Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands upright. So carrying a big burden, a big load, and still carrying it. The challenge is the burden. So why are you not letting go of the burden? This is the need to be present. Or maybe you feel the burden is the gift of inspiration and gaining clarity from it. All right? Because the Ten of Wands is also that Atlas energy of carrying the weight of the world upon your shoulders. You're carrying the weight to become more present in the moment and to become inspired, and also receiving clarity, truth and clarity, by carrying the burden. Letting go of the fight, but allowing the hard work. And this can also just be physical hard work. So literally doing yard work, like welcoming it, because it's really clearing you and you're finding inspiration from it. So I'm going to say it's more about being physical. Instead of having competition, or maybe doing sports all the time, especially if you're a guy who likes to play sports all the time. It can be a girl too, but the guys are more into that than the girls. So it could be literally finding workouts that are really good for you, because it's really clearing your mind and inspiring you and getting you out of this PTSD energy. Okay. Or maybe that's why this is here, that conflict in game, because that could be just games. You come together to play sports because it's helping you recover, because it releases a lot of that tension. But what is your temptation? Because that's coming up with the Scorpio. So that person may be your addiction and it's a problem for you. Or just partying. So why do you have the Six of Cups there in your present moment? Well, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. This is frustration and inability to conceive or conceptualize something, or no growth going on right here. So it could be an old friendship or childhood friendship, or siblings where there's no growth, and it's just not fair situation. Someone you love, but perhaps at the same time frustrates you. And then we have the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups. This is someone who's really action-oriented, and this is somebody who's bored or wants to stay home. This is someone trying to get them to come out, and this one's saying, no, I'd rather stay home. So they may just be people who like to do different things. And that could be kids too, and that's why one kid is unhappy and the other kid's not. Because someone won't do what the other one wants them to do. Then we have the 10 of Cups reversed. Why? Why does Gemini have the 10 of Cups reversed? Well, we have very Gemini energy, the Page of Swords upright. Page of Swords was reversed in the underlying energy, but now is upright. This is news, message, and my voice is going. This is just a little bit of communication, so someone may finally be speaking up who was mad before. Yeah, it's true for sure. So some kind of unhappiness or lack of fulfillment there. This person's now speaking up. They were mad before and they wouldn't speak, so now they are. And wanting to offer some love. All right. So, and maybe just them speaking up, maybe it's been maybe you haven't spoken since childhood because of a fight that you had. And now you're breaking that. But it's been a long cycle of emotional unhappiness. Perhaps the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, Gemini, or this is you and your family, okay? But you also have what was the other page? I guess not, okay. And notice too that you're here reversed, but here you're upright. So this when you're working out, you feel great. That's like physical hard labor I'm getting for you, but because you get frustrated easily. So why does Gemini have the Page of Wands reversed? King of Swords and the Strength card. So that talks about working out too, right? Strength, bodybuilding, muscles, and Leo. So the King of Swords is being strong, or perhaps working out, building their muscles. So that could be for the masculine Gemini. But again, we could have this could be a Gemini too. It could be a feminine or a masculine Gemini. Gemini could be frustrated with the King of Swords or frustrated with a Leo energy who's always in your energy. It could be a child. Right? We have Leo and Gemini right here. But they're both strong. You could both be bullheaded. Then we have the Empress coming up. I'm going to put her back in, but the Empress reverse is coming up with the Two of Pentacles. This could be a mother, a boss, a grandmother, an aunt, or just someone in power who's not in power. She's in lack. So it could be someone who's ailing or has bad health, physical or mental. And somebody could be performing for you or for this person. They could be a child performing for their grandparent to try to make them feel better. Or literally someone juggling too much. And that was their downfall. And that's Taurus energy, but you're coming up as the child. So this could be your mother, so you may not get along with them. Maybe they're the Leo. And we have the King of Swords here. So we could have a King of Swords Gemini with a Leo child, or perhaps a Leo parent with a Page of Swords Gemini child. And it could be too someone who's not good at juggling their children. They don't treat them the same way. So let's see what comes up over here. 9 of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed around Gemini. We have the Two of Pentacles is coming up reversed because I just dropped the cards in my lap with the 7 of Wands upright. So somebody messed up because they were juggling too much or not doing it right. Somebody messed up and now have to defend themselves. Someone's not happy or very dissatisfied with this action here. Or somebody's breaking their patterns and dropping the facade, dropping the act, and being who they truly are, standing up for themselves to others if they don't like it. And this could be family that's not okay with who you are. They're dissatisfied with your behavior or who you are. But you're standing up for yourself. You're no longer going to behave and pretend to be someone you're not. Okay, within the family. This is a need to be self-satisfied, though. You're not self-satisfied or making the family happy. So you at least need to learn how to make yourself happy. The block for Gemini is the 3 of Swords. So the Hermit reverse. This could be over-isolating, healing, trying to forgive family, and a need to come out of isolation or going crazy. Feeling like you're going crazy, or literally a parent going crazy because they're getting old. This is coming clean or getting clean. Healing and forgiving. I need to come clean. Someone needs to make an announcement. Someone might need to, it might choke on their words or choked in making the announcements. Maybe they got scared. You got scared or they did. And we have the Queen, excuse me, the Queen of Wands reversed. So that's not good energy there. She could have Aquarius in her chart as well. She could have Virgo in her chart, but she's coming up more fiery. So she could be the one who's coming clean or who has to eat her words. So again, sibling rivalry, friend rivalry, all of this energy is coming up as two people who are in constant competition. And maybe they haven't talked for years because of a fight they had that needs to get resolved. So I'm going to put this back, but the Three of Swords is then coming up upright. So the Queen of Wands may be separated or been heartbroken and is now coming out or getting clean. Maybe she had some kind of addictions or codependency that she's getting clean from. So let's see where we end up here with the Eight of Pentacles reversed for Gemini. What's that about? There's the King of Wands reversed, all right? So now we have a King and Queen of Wands. So it can be it's a couple who's always competing or brother and sister who's always competing, right? They're both reversed, so neither's happy. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So he's dumping all attachments that no longer serve him. And this is somebody who's also in need of help. But it also could be a child who's in need of help here. This can also be an opportunist, right? That child who always manipulates their way into getting you to do everything for them. But this is like getting punished, like taking all of their activities away. So they may be in need of help. Or maybe this adult and this child are helping each other out by helping each other clear out their emotional closets or their stuff. Whatever that's not working for them anymore, they're clearing away. All right, so definitely could be children involved with this. All right, so why do we have the Hermit then reversed? The King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles is coming up with Virgo in their chart. If they're not a Virgo, they could definitely have Virgo, Moon, or Rising there. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is another couple, because these two are opposite directions. The King and Queen of Wands are both reversed. This is a whole nother couple who are very burdened by the situation. So there could be one or two Virgos there, but they're definitely all Earth. We have one fiery couple, or these could be siblings, and these could be another set of siblings that grew up competing with each other. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. But it looks like the Queen of Pentacles reversed is doing all the hard work, because this card's coming up over here. That's the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you could be this child here because you're connected to the King of Wands reversed. So your father may be this King of Wands, and this is your mother over here. So again, you might not get along with your mother. She may have been that Empress reversed, or the Empress reversed could be a grandmother. And then this could be, you know, an aunt or an uncle somewhere, or just friends of the family, but they're always competing, and you may have grown up with that. But Scorpio may have an addiction, and you may have a bad temper. So why do we have the Four of Pentacles there? All right, well, we have the Four of Wands. Somebody's trying to hold on to their house and receiving love from this competition, this conflict. This could be a performance as well, or sports. Maybe sports is, this is like yard work too, like getting everyone to help with the yard work. Everyone coming together is offering love to the house, to the family, right? To the marriage. Holding on to what we got, like a tight-knit family, like the family that plays together, stays together. All right, so now we're going to see what else comes up for you guys. But the problem is there may be, it may have ended up all competition and not love. That's the problem. All right, so the Two of Pentacles is up right here. Somebody's juggling the rainbow and keeping their eye on that high vibration energy, which is good. Okay, they're saving their money and they're focusing on like really infusing high energy into that money so it'll do something really good. Two of Swords reversed is gaining clarity in a situation. New information might have come in by juggling or balancing, right? Performing, juggling the rainbow. And I'm getting, what's it called? Jump rope, but like double Dutch and all that kind of stuff. I'm getting that. I don't know if some of the kids do that, but that's what I'm getting here. Like juggling the rainbow, so perhaps doing jump rope and gaining clarity by doing that. And it could literally be what you're doing in the yard. Like while one kid's cleaning up, the other one might be playing jump rope if they're younger. And then we have the Empress reversed again. So it's coming up right on top of this Queen of Wands. So if she's not the Empress, she could be the daughter of this Empress here. So the Empress could be a mother or grandmother, but they're both reversed, so that's not good. This one's getting clean or coming clean. So they may have done something wrong. All right, there's healing and forgiving that needs to happen. It may be between these two, the Queen of Wands and the Empress reversed. They could be mother and daughter, so that could be you. This Queen of Wands could be you as the Page of Wands here. So it definitely seems like mother-daughter or mother-son issues. Maybe not so much for the son as for the daughter. And then we have the High Priestess. This is someone who doesn't use their intuition, needs to use their intuition, or the secret's out. All right, keeping to themselves, hiding things. That could be Pisces energy too. We have Pisces, Taurus, and Virgo who came into the read since we started. And there aren't other majors here, just the, Virgo, Taurus, and Pisces, and we have Scorpio over there with Gemini and the underlying energies. A lot of water, though. So then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, who's over here, which can be you. That's someone in need of help. Help, money, opportunity. Someone who never learns their lesson. And that could be this Empress and or this Queen of Wands reversed. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the treasure chest, right? And there's a little turtle there. Somebody's guarding the money, but they're a little turtle. Maybe someone knows they can manipulate this little turtle to get into the community chest. And that could be that little turtle could be the Page of Pentacles. This turtle is probably really easy to get past, to get into this money. So somebody might be planning something there. Maybe that child, though, never learns their lesson, that turtle, about how to handle their money. But this could be a wealthy family. Maybe it's a spoiled child, or this could be a business, a legacy, or a huge company, or a community chest. Could be the world even. Maybe they haven't learned to appreciate what they have, and then you have the Queen of Cups with this. So this Queen of Cups is a whole brand new energy coming in here. Because there's not any of that. There's cup energy over here with the Page of Cups and the temptation, the lover. And this may be, if you're masculine or feminine, she may be your temptation here because she's very loving, nurturing, kind, and intuitive. And she may have money associated with her as well, whether it's her business or her family. And she's like Cinderella. She's like Cinderella or Romeo and Juliet. She's like Juliet in this deck. So let's clarify this a little bit. Why does Gemini have the Two of Swords? What information came in? What came into the Empress there? Somebody not sleeping or rising above, waking up, perhaps in the ascension process, and coming out. What are they coming out about? Well, the Knight of Pentacles is reversed. This could be someone who's on strike, who's disabled, who's unable to work, who's refusing to work, stubborn, lazy, right? Or can be seen that way. Somebody's surrendering, coming out to surrender, or just can't sleep. So they have to surrender, otherwise they'll continue the rest of their life without sleep. That's like the feeling that's coming up there. So why is the Empress reversed there then with the High Priestess reversed? heartbreak and separation. Perhaps a big head, or the need to forgive, or going through an awakening, or another bright idea that wasn't such a bright idea. Maybe you get that a lot. Why do we have the Page of Pentacles reversed again? The Ace of Swords. This is some kind of lie or need to cut through the BS, get the clarity of the situation. This can be a split, a divide, right? Which has been this common theme here because there's competition, or people who haven't talked for many years. The Page of Pentacles is divided and determined to get to the truth, to get to the bottom of this, of what's not working. What's not working? Or where's the money going now that the worst is over of the backstabbing? Somebody's taking their swords out of their back, one sword at a time. They're like really doing research and trying to figure out, like, who are these 10 swords? Who actually put these 10 swords in my back? And then the King of Cups reverse comes up. And the devil saying, hi, it's me. All right, so the King of Cups reverse may have been that one. This could be the Scorpio energy too as well. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups now. So we got 3 different couples. Yeah, because they're all different positions. So this could be one person with Capricorn in their chart, or they got a lot of addictions and codependencies. This can be an alcoholic. Or this could be a separate person who's a Capricorn, because we have the King of Pentacles upright. So the King of Pentacles could be a Capricorn, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed is the Virgo. And this is someone with alcohol issues. And the Queen of Cups is free from that. And perhaps the star of the show. Yep, look, she's free. Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Cups, is free from all that crap from the King of Cups reversed. Let's see why. What's up between the Queen of Cups? This is a messy family situation. We have the Page of Cups. And again, this is sibling rivalry, like a negative past or past childhood, maybe issues with your parents as well. All right, someone who's very loving and giving, and this could be puppy love too, or just a water sign child with a negative past, or difficult children in the past. But this is the child. So this is more about a bad childhood or a negative past, or the past coming back to haunt you, or for you to clear. There you go, with your mother or grandmother. All right, so this could be like a dark mother here. So the Empress has came up reversed 3 times in this read. So it's definitely a dark mother, aunt, or grandmother of you, and these could be siblings involved. So we have 3 couples. We have, and this could be siblings of your parents, right? Not yours. But either which way, there's like major competition, like someone always has to beat out the other one. There's alcohol issues, there's depression issues probably. Post-war PTSD, someone might have been in the military. So we have the King of Swords out there on you. But there's, I don't think the Queen of Swords came out, did she? There's no Queen of Swords out here. So this one might have gone to war. If that's not you, you could be a male Gemini who went to war. But yeah, there's definitely some PTSD issues, whether it's because of war or just the abusive childhood that has to be worked out. The Queen of Cups is free from her marriage, if it was a marriage, or from, these could be all sets of siblings too in the relationship. So it's kind of confusing. You'll know better than me what your situation is. But we do have the Lovers and the underlying energy, which is upright. That could be a Gemini that's upright, but you're coming up as reversed and frustrated here. We end up here with the underlying energy. Oh, that's funny. We ended up here with Taurus too. So you definitely could have Taurus in your chart or be dealing with one. So this is a messy family, and this is why the 10 of Cups is reversed. There probably needs to be an ending to this family because there's too much water under the bridge and too much competition with each other and addiction or codependency on that. So this is about that codependent relationship, right? Inequity in the relationship. This can be debt, a scam, not sharing with others, and now letting go, even if you don't have a lot of money, letting go of some of your money to fix up a home or make amends with people, with the world upside down or your world upside down. And then here's Taurus energy, but that can be the patriarchy as well, right? The old boys club, right? That could be the religion that parents expect you to live under. So that can be anything, any kind of societal norm here, commitments, marriage, right? That you have to listen to someone else other than yourself. And that could be, this could be church. That came up for Taurus like this too. So maybe you know Taurus from church. But this is coming together at church. Or this can just be work, and this is the establishment, the boss, that you have, it's like, you know, you have to do what they tell you what to do. You can't have your own mind. But this is more of a collaboration effort. So can you work it out that way if you're not all on the same page when it comes to your belief systems? So that's what's coming up here. And then we're going to pull some oracle cards for you guys. For Gemini, there's definitely like post-family war. Post-family war. Tempted by the Holy Grail or tempted to start another fight. There's this beautiful childlike energy with the Six of Cups in your now moment. So why is it getting messed up with all this family stuff? Even if this alone energy, you're not happy with yourself, but you're not happy with the family. So you have to learn to be happy with you without anybody else. And just let go of what's not working. You could have a direct dysfunction with the Empress reversed here. Maybe you're a lot alike, and that's why you have a problem. Or maybe you're very different. The Queen of Cups looks like she's got it good. She's no longer bound to someone with alcohol issues, and she's got plenty of security there. Watch out for that turtle guarding the chest, because the turtle is not a very... The cards are telling you, whoever's guarding the money there for the Queen of Pentacles, or she may be the guard to the money, and you may be worried as a Gemini that someone can get past her or get one over on her because she's too sweet. All right, Gemini. Broken heart. All right, number 9 is the Hermit. And the Hermit is reversed up here. So whatever's not working is about the broken heart. We have the Journey too, right? So crossing over the 40 bridge to heal your broken heart. Number 2 is the High Priestess, the psychic. And then we have 30, which is the Garden and the Gate. 30 is also the Four of Wands, which Taurus had the Four of Wands as their outcoming card. So there may be something stable about the Taurus home, except it's not really. And she's afraid to go outside the gate. She's afraid to go out and play. There's 2 butterflies who are trying to get her to come out. So you, Gemini, need to come out and play. Or you're trying to get someone else to come out and play. And that's what started this whole thing out with the kids. One kid wanted to do something the other kid didn't want to do. And here's that Empress again, right? She doesn't have a nice look on her face. 42 is the 2 of Cups. And that is not a good energy. And there's a contract involved. 6 is the Lovers. So that could be a contract marriage, or it could be a marriage that's all business. There's no real love there anymore. 15 is the Devil, showing appreciation to the devil. You sold your soul to the devil. That's the energy that just came up. All right, so we have broken heart, going across the bridge to the journey, right? The Rainbow Bridge, to see what's on the other side, but afraid to leave your house. It's like Dorothy and afraid to leave and explore the world because she had a very scary mom growing up. This is someone who was very dominating and controlled everything through the whole family, through the money, through a contract perhaps. Getting everyone to sign a contract so that everyone has to do what she says. That could even be your energy, right? That you grew up to be like your mother. because you didn't want to be trapped anymore. Maybe there's a contract that you're going to be ending with your mother now. Number 6, the Lovers. And 42 is the Two of Cups. This is the union. That's union energy. 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the Lovers. This is the contract that needs to be broken, like to come into union. Letting go of the contract between you and your mother, or the grandmother, aunt, or the boss, whoever you're dealing with who's like that. Okay? And the underlying energy is showing appreciation for your now moment, for yourself, your shadow side, loving all parts of yourself, showing appreciation for who you are, and not allowing others to take advantage of you. All right, Gemini. Now we have Crystal Angels. What is your advice from Crystal Angels? You get a long read. My mother was a lot like that. She could be very loving and supportive, and also be the scariest person I know. All right, Gemini. She was a Gemini. That's why I'm bringing that up. So that could be in your energy. All right, so for Gemini, some last pieces of advice for Gemini. What should Gemini take away from this? Tanzanite, ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. So that's true. Your contract's about to end. Be ready to love again. You also have Emerald, the Emerald Order, purple and green. Ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries, which also came up in this. So that one of your kids or you, somebody's having a small birthday party. Healthy communication and relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Aura, or aqua aura. The underlying energy is gold, divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Okay, so it looks like that your contract is ending. So it's going to be a really big relief for Gemini. I think just the key to that end of the contract is to love your shadow side, show appreciation for yourself, and not let anyone control you. It's your family dynamic for sure. Okay. Ready to love again, ceremonies and celebrations, healthy communication and relationships. Don't be afraid to be very forthright in what you feel. Don't hold things back and then be sneaky. Like that puts that suspicious look in your eye that then people don't trust you. And don't pretend to be nice either, but you don't have to be mean by stating your truth. All right, let's see here. My mom was great as long as you agreed with her. When you didn't agree with her, that was the issue. All right, so we have occupation reversed. So you may be changing your occupation, and the courtship is reversed. Okay, so an occupation that you were courting or they were courting you is not what's good for you. There's something of high honor that is for you. And negative health is over. So if someone was dealing with bad health, that's done. And there's there you go, breaking a contract with a mother or a grandmother, aunt, or a boss. The underlying energy is a marriage dissolved here. It seems like a distant memory now. All right, this whole family community that maybe you haven't talked to in a long time. Look, all of it's done. The imprisonment's done. The family room's done. Any like rituals from your family, this is the gift. The family room is done. The imprisonment's done. The community's done. The distant horizons is done with no emotions, nothing to anchor into. It's all done. And the marriage is done. So if you're waiting on a divorce, maybe that's coming through as well. So I think that was overall really good for you guys, Gemini. I'm very thankful for you. I think the end is very, very near. God bless. Make sure you drink enough water, get your rest, try to sleep. Or don't try, just lay down. and put some nice music on. That should put you to sleep. And then make sure you get your joy in your nature and don't let anyone boss you around. Rise and be loved, guys. I'll talk to you soon.